Hi traders, so what kind of a setup is this actually, and should we take this trade because of this very big bar forming over here? And if we do take it, on which price pattern should we be taking it, and how will we be trade managing it, and where will we exit? This and more in this video. Hi traders, thank you for joining us today in our live trading session video and supporting us in our mission to spread the truth of trading and help you achieve consistent performance. It is Stu Narpan here, founder of MasterTheMarkets, Illustrates Conference, and the Traders Open Day. So here we are on the GBPUSD on the 1 hour time frame. Remember that everything that we teach you over here on this live trading session, you can cross transfer it to any instruments that you are trading, okay? Cross transferable principles. Now, as you can see, and I've told this in all our other videos, this is based on the stretch principle, which you can watch in our other live trading video series, which is all on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/MasterTheMarkets. And there's a playlist that has been done by our friendly team that you can watch. So at the moment, what we are having, this pattern setup that we are having at the moment is what we call the opposite stretch, okay? The opposite stretch, because it has gone above the upper stretch line, and then it's looked to come back again up, but then it failed and it came back further down again, okay? So this is what we call the opposite stretch pattern setup. For those of you not familiar with this pattern setup, please do go and look at our live trading room series playlist, where we will have this topic covered, which is called opposite stretch, okay?
If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and smash that like icon. If you haven't joined our channel yet, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications immediately when we post up quality content like this, and especially to get our live trading updates sent directly to your phone.
All right, that's point number one. Now, point number two, how do we trade this is the question some of you might be asking. Now, how do we trade this? Remember, this is all based on how the bar is forming on your daily time frame. Okay, very powerful concept, because the core on how a bar forms. Now, then how do we trade this thing? The way we trade it is that on the first bar that takes out the lower stretch, we will put an entry for that low of that bar. Okay, so let me do that by putting a blue line over here to show you the entry point. And then our stop loss usually goes for the high of the bar that takes out the lower stretch line. Okay, the only issue is, very obviously, in this particular setup here, is that this bar is quite massive, isn't it? Our trade risk gets too big. Okay, and if it does reverse against us after taking out the low and comes back all the way up, that's quite a bit of a loss to take, a realized loss to take, which will eat up a lot of our profits. So in a case like this, we will not take the trade yet. Will not take the trade yet. Okay, so we will wait for this bar to close. Now, as you and I know, as we have been following with us on our video series, there's only 4 ways that can happen to this bar at the moment. Okay, the first thing is it can either end up as an insider bar, or it can take out the low and become a lower trending bar, or it can go up further and become a higher trending bar, or the last thing that it can do is come as an outsider bar. Okay, so we do not know, of course, which of the 4 setups going to come, but the good thing is we know there's only 4 that could happen, and from the 4 we can now project how we're going to enter if any of the pattern setups do occur. Okay, so that's the power of knowing that, and the power of knowing bar projections and how we should be entering even before the bar closes. Now, if it does close as an insider bar, so the one thing that we would do is we'll keep our entry point still here, but the stop loss can be put to here. So now you can see our initial stop loss is immediately reduced over here. Okay, so that's one thing that we can do. Now, if it does become a lower trending bar and goes towards in our direction towards where we want trade today in the short direction, then we have to reassess it whether the target has been reached or not, okay, or the range has been reached, right?
For those of you who are unsure of any of the terminology or the concepts in this video, watch our free Trader Starter Pack 5-day video course as shown in Empire Cinema. It is educational, entertaining, and covers basics and advanced content with cross-transferable principles for trading and investments. It pertains to both beginners and intermediate traders, all dedicated towards helping you achieve consistent performance. Go ahead and register for it on the link below.
So quickly to calculate the range, 108 pips was yesterday's range over here, okay, or ATR, sorry, yesterday's ATR was 108. So 80% of that, so let's just quickly do a calculator, 0.8 times 108, that is 86.4. Now 86.4, if I were to just do that, 86, let's just say 86 would come to here, 119.50. Let me just get exact on that a bit. So the high is 120.36. So let me do that, 120.36 minus 86, that will be 119.50. So let me just put the green line there for a short is what we're talking about. So 119.60, wasn't it? Is that right? Let me just quickly just check that. 119.50, sorry. 119.50. 119.50. And there you go. So that's what we're looking at. Tiny profit over here, what we're looking for, 13 pip profit, 10 pip, that will be 130. If you do 20, then of course it would be double that. Right, so I guess that's pretty much that on here. So we'll see how that turns out to be before we take a position on this. So not yet, we'll wait on it and see how it closes into the hour. Okay, I'll pause the recording here. We'll see how that turns out to be. Okay, traders, as you can see over now, this has now turned into an insider bar, right? So one out of the 4 projections that we saw. So now we know how to enter that. As I mentioned before, we will put our entry where the blue line is and then the stop loss where the insider bar is. Now let's go on to place this order. So trading new order, we'll put a pending order here. Could be quite fast. Sometimes price can move really quite quickly. 119.64.1. 119.63 is what we will do. 1 pip below that. And for 1 pip leeway, and the stop loss will be 119.4195. Okay. Take profit will be at 119.50, isn't it? Not. So there you go. So, whoops. Let me just check why it's saying that. 119.63 is what we need. 119.63, isn't it? Yeah, 119.50. Of course. Stop loss is at 119.3. I think that's what I made a mistake here. Let me just place that. Okay, that's great. So let me just quickly just check that. 119.94 and 5, isn't it? Let me just quickly go on to there. Just let me just modify that. So that will be 119.5. Just double check that again. Yes, that's right. 119.45. 119.63 is here, and the target will be for 119.50, isn't it? Is what we are looking for. Okay, so let's do that, and we'll pause the recording and we'll see how the trade performs into the close of the next hour. All right, traders, as you can see now, we've been triggered into this trade. We're a little bit in negative over here, as you can see. It entered us in and went straight down, and then it's now moved all the way up over here. Of course, we do follow the plan as per normal. We will just wait for the end of the hour before we move and trade our stop loss. Okay, so I'll pause the recording here. Let's see how it turns out to be at the end of the hour. Okay, traders, now as you can see, now the trade has been closed. We had a trail or stop loss to the high of this bar here, and now this trade has taken us out. Okay, so we'll be stopped out for a small loss over here. So that should be about 26 pips of loss. Okay, but however, as you can, it should be about 28 pips. But however, as you can see, we did get stopped on the initial stop loss over here because I was away from the desk and did not manage to trail this in time. So we lost about 2 pips. But what we have to be very careful over here is to record this on a spreadsheet of system and cash trades. So what actually happened, which is we lost 320 pounds, but on the system, it only would have lost about 280 pounds. This is very important so that you measure the discrepancies between what should have happened and what actually happened. Okay. I guess that's what I have got for this trading session and your takeaways from this as well. And do let us know whatever other topics that you want us to cover for the intraday trading videos over here. Okay. Remember that in this game, it's about consistent execution. You keep consistently executing it, and some of the trades will run and for a large profit, and that will push your equity curve higher and higher, as we have shown you in our Q1, Q2 performance so far in our live trading room. All right, traders, that's all from me for now. And as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.
If you want to get notified every time we put a video up, especially on our live trading update videos, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications icon. This will get the YouTube algos to kick in and for you to join us in our mission to spread the truth of trading further, so that traders like you can benefit from our videos to trade like a master, achieve consistent performance, and change lives.